Welcome students, welcome to our channel the Digi Study. In this video today we are going to discuss the very basic topic of the solid state physics, that is the simple cubic structure. This is a diagram which you are seeing. This is the diagram for the simple cubic structure. Before going towards the detail about the simple cubic structure, you should be knowing what is a unit cell. To explain this unit cell, let us consider you have a crystal which is of any shape, you can see, which is of the cuboidal shape, or you can see the cube shape. The unit structure in the two-dimensional, as I am drawing this on the plane, so it is a two-dimensional. In two-dimensional, this unit cell, it is the smallest building block which is repeating itself to complete the whole crystal structure. For example, if I am repeating this cube over the whole structure, your structure will get complete. So this is your unit cell. So basically, unit cell, it is the simplest structure which repeats itself to form a crystal structure. Mainly your unit cell, it is of three types. First is the simple cubic structure, which is also abbreviated as SCC. It is also abbreviated as simple cubic structure. It is abbreviated as SCC. The second type of unit cell, it is the face-centered structure, or you can say face-centered crystal, and it is abbreviated as FCC. And the third type of unit cell is the body-centered structure, which is abbreviated as BCC. If you talk about more detail, if we go towards the two-dimensional, and if we have to draw a complete structure in the two-dimension, then there are mainly 5 types of unit cells that are available. I'm not going to explain these. I'm just giving you a brief that what is the unit cell. There are 5 types of unit cells. And if you talk about the 3D, then there are your 14 types of unit cell. Among these 14 type of unit cells, the most common unit cells are these 3. These are the most 3 common unit cells. So in this video, we are going to discuss about all the properties of one of this unit cell, that is about the simple cubic structure. So let us start with the simple cubic structure. As you know that we are talking about the arrangement of atoms in the crystal. So in the simple cubic structure, it is nothing, it is just the arrangement of atoms where the atoms are present only at the corners of the cube. For example, if we draw a cube here, the same diagram that I have shown you in the previous page, that is, if we draw a cube here that is in the three-dimensional, then in this type of unit cell, all of your atoms, they are present at the corners. Here the circle, I am drawing the circles to denote the atoms. So if you repeat this unit cell, that is, if you apply one unit cell, that is one simple cubic structure here and the one cubic structure here, and so on in each direction, then you will get the complete crystal structure. So in the simple cubic structure, the main thing that you should know that it is that in the simple cubic structure, the atoms are present only at the corners. So if you see, let me show you one diagram. Can you see this diagram? This is, I have drawn the simple cubic structure in the 3 dimension. That is, I have repeated this simple cubic structure many times. For example, the area that I am highlighting, it is a one of the cubic structure, simple cubic structure, and I have repeated that simple cubic structure over the entire region. So to get the knowledge of the simple cubic structure, just let's consider this diagram, and let's say that one of this atom of this cube is here, that is, it is at the corner. As you can see, very clearly see that this atom the which I have marked with the yellow color, let me mark the all the corner atoms. As you can see that this yellow atom, it has been shared by 1, 2, 3 and 4. This yellow atom has been shared by the 4 cubes. Similarly, there as I am talking about the 3D, so there will be a complete 4 cubes which are just on above of this atom. So in the simple cubic structure, you can say each corner atom is shared by 8 cubes. So the contribution to the one cube will be is 1 by 8. This is the most important thing that you should be knowing in order to study the characteristics, or you can say the properties of the simple cubic structure. So let's, if you know this, then we can study all the properties of the simple cubic structure. So let's proceed about the properties of the simple cubic structure. If I go towards the properties of the simple cubic structure, the first property would be number of atoms in simple cubic structure. As I have drawn this diagram, let me copy it. Okay, so the number of atoms in the cubic structure, you can see that there are 8 corners. Even if you can't visualize this cube, just imagine a room in which you are sitting. That room must be having all the 4 boundaries, all the 4 walls, that is this one, this one, this one and this one, and it would be having the base, that is the floor, and the room would be having the this ceiling. So you have the 6 corners, that 6 faces, or you can say 6 walls, and there must be 8 corners. So in an cubic crystal there are 8 corners, and it means this atom will contribute 1 by 8, this atom will contribute to 1 by 8, this atom will contribute 1 by 8, similarly this atom will contribute 1 by 8, and similarly all the corner atoms, they will contribute their 1 by 8 contribution to this particular unit cell. So in total we can say that the total number of atoms in the unit cell are contribution of the each unit cell, that is contribution of each corner atom into number of corners. So this comes out to be contribution is 1 by 8, and there are 8 corner atoms. So the total number of atoms in the simple cubic structure is 1. This is the most important result that one should be knowing, that number of atoms in the simple cubic structure is 1. Now let's proceed about the second property, that is the coordination number. Before discussing what is the coordination number for the simple cubic, I would like to just say that what is the coordination number. Coordination number, if I say that here is for example, you can say that there is some room, and in room there are 4 students. So each student can coordinate with all of the other. So in this case the coordination number will be 4. Or I can say, if I have to relate this to the our simple cubic structure, then we can see, if we visualize this diagram again, you can see, if you consider again this atom will be, this atom will have the nearest this atom, it will be sharing the bond with this atom. Similarly this atom will be sharing the bond with this atom. Similarly this atom will be sharing the bond with this atom, and similarly it will be sharing the bond with this, and it will be sharing the bond by this atom, and it will be sharing the bond by this atom. Or in the simple manner we can say that in the simple cubic structure the coordination number is 6. Why? Because each this corner atom, it will be sharing a bond with the atom which is present in the positive x-axis, and it will be sharing the bond with an atom which is present at the minus x-axis. It will be sharing bond with the atom present at y-axis, similarly the atom with the minus y-axis, and similarly it will be sharing the bond with the atom which are present in the z-axis and in the minus z-axis. So these coordination number, it is the number that each atom is surrounded by its near, how many nearest atoms are there in for an each atom. So I have given you the example, and I have shown you here also in this figure, that each atom, this is surrounded by this is surrounded by this is surrounded by this, similarly this and this. So the coordination number for the simple cubic structure is always 6. Is it clear? Now let's proceed towards the third property, that is the relation between A and R. First of all, you should be knowing what is the A. Here if we see the diagram, A is the lattice constant, or you can say it is the side of the cube on which atoms are arranged. And as you know, all the atoms are spherical in nature. So as they are spherical in nature, they must be having some radius. So here R represents the radius of an atom. So we have to, the third property is, we have to find out what is the relation between A and R, that is how they are related. For this you need not, मतलब ये diagram से आपको इतना clear नहीं होगा. Let me draw the another diagram, or you can say the top view of this, that is this front view of this. If I draw the any top view or the front view, I means it mean to say that कोई भी एक plane का, मतलब कोई भी एक face का हमने अगर view देखना है, तो उसमें क्या होएगा कि all the atoms are present at the corner. तो ये यहाँ पे होगा, ये यहाँ पे होगा corner पे, ये यहाँ पे होगा कॉर्नर पे, एंड सिमिलरली देयर विल बी दिस एट फोर्थ कॉर्नर. ये आपके यहाँ पे ऐसे एटम्स हैं जो ये बाकी की कंट्रीब्यूशन है, ये बाकी की कंट्रीब्यूशन क्या है, किसी और क्यूबिक स्ट्रक्चर के साथ है. इस क्यूबिक स्ट्रक्चर में और दे आर कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटिंग ओनली दिस. सो नाउ यू कैन विजुअलाइज द फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी, दैट वाई इट इज 1/8. इफ यू गो टुवर्ड्स द 3 डिमेंशनल, यहाँ पे अगर आप देखोगे ये इसका सिर्फ 1/8 कॉम्पोनेंट है, ये वाला. अगर मैं इसको मार्क कर दूं, if I mark it with this is just the 1/8 of the component. That's why we are saying that each atom contribute 1/8 to its unit cell. ठीक है. Now let's move towards this property, that what is the relation between A and R. As I was saying that A represents the side of the cube, so this complete length would be A, that is this complete length would be A, and as R represents the radius of the atom, so this would be the R. This would be R, this distance. Similarly this distance would be R. So it is very much clear from this figure that twice of R is equal to A, or you can say R is equal to A by 2. So this is the relation between R and A. By using this relation, we can calculate the fourth property, which is the packing fraction. Now let's move towards its fourth property, which is the packing fraction. Packing fraction क्या होगा अगर if you consider this diagram, as you can see कि यहाँ पे एक हमारे पास एक क्यूब है, उस क्यूब के अंदर मतलब हमारे पास यहाँ पे एटम्स हैं. एज यू कैन सी दिस एटम्स, इन एटम्स जो बहुत ही कम एरिया लिया हुआ है इस पूरे क्यूब का. अगर हम इस पूरे क्यूब की बात करें तो इस क्यूब का जो आपके पास वॉल्यूम होएगा दैट वुड बी ए क्यूब, as it is a cube and we know that volume of any cube is the cube of its size. So पूरे इस एटम मतलब इस पूरे जो क्यूब है उसका वॉल्यूम होगा ए क्यूब. और जो आप देख रहे हो कि यहाँ पे जो इन एटम्स ने इस वॉल्यूम को फिल किया हुआ है, दिस इज वेरी मच लेस देन द ए क्यूब. So the fraction of the volume that has been occupied by these atoms with respect to the volume of this complete cube, it is known as the packing fraction. The packing fraction, it gives you the volume occupied by atoms with respect to the volume of cube. अगर हम फॉर्मूला में जाएं, let me write this packing fraction as P and F, and it would be volume of atom, volume of one atom into number of atoms divided by volume of cube. ठीक है, तो अगर आप इसका निकालोगे इट इज़ वेरी सिंपल. वॉल्यूम ऑफ क्यूब क्या होता है हमेशा, एज एटम इज इन द स्फेरिकल शेप, तो इसका वॉल्यूम हमारे पास होगा 4/3 पाई आर क्यूब. एंड इन द सिंपल क्यूबिक स्ट्रक्चर देयर इज ओनली वन एटम, सो विल मल्टीप्लाई इट बाय 1 डिवाइडेड बाय वॉल्यूम ऑफ द क्यूब विच इज ए क्यूब. Now how to calculate this? There's nothing to afraid. We know the relation between A and R, that is R is A by 2. We can put this relation in this equation and we will get 4/3 pi A cube divided by 8 into A cube. This A cube will get cancelled and it will become pi by 6. And if you solve this number you will get 0.52. If you calculate it in the percentage, it would be 52%. This implies that out of 100, only 52% of the volume of cube is occupied. Only 52% of the volume of cube is occupied by the atoms. Okay, so these are the some of the properties that you should be knowing in order to clear some competitive exams, or you can say very or this concept is also very much familiar with the standard classes, that 9, 10th, plus 1 and plus 2. So I have made it very clear in a very simple manner. So let us revise the properties. First of all, we will say that in the simple cubic there are atoms only at the corner. This is just the review. ठीक है, जो अभी तक हमने पढ़ा. सिंपल क्यूबिक में क्या है, एटम्स ओनली एट कॉर्नर. सो इन द सिंपल क्यूब देयर आर 8 corners and each atom contribute 1/8. This implies जो first property है that is number of atoms, this comes out to be 1/8 into 8, that is 1. The second property जो हमारे पास थी that is a coordination number, this is 6 for the simple cubic structure. And the third property was relation between A and R. It is A is equal to twice of R, or you can say R is A by 2. And the fourth property was packing fraction. Packing fraction of the simple cubic comes out to be 52%. So I hope you like my video. If you like my video, तो please subscribe करो हमारे channel को so that we get motivated. And in my next videos, I will discuss the properties about the simple cubic. I have studied the property about the simple cubic. So in the my next video, I will talk about the face centered and the body centered. Thank you.